Let's play.
You want to be the best partner a man has ever had, absolutely obsessed with you. You need to wake up every single day and you need to be the first person who's on your mind. You're doing your own thing, you're accomplishing your own goals, you're living your life for yourself. You've decentered him, you've decentered men in general. You know who you are, you like who you are. The ways in which you don't know how to love yourself are going to be projected onto your partner. So taking inventory and auditing every part of your life and saying, where can I love myself more, is going to help you be the best woman any man has ever had.
Hey,
Erroneous! Erroneous!
What the?
you're wearing the same shirt.
I am wearing the same
Yeah, you were wearing the same.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
What?
AKA same jacket every show.
Hey, Maddie.
Shots fired.
Rude.
He's like,
What does decenter men mean? What does that mean?
I think
Decenter.
that women grow up like we saw. I mean, at least I did growing up in media, where it's like the woman like discovers her confidence when the man tells her she's beautiful, and it's like we're always externalizing and seeking validation from outside sources instead of finding it from within. And I think when you learn to validate yourself and you learn to just like love yourself for who you are, your mistakes, your flaws, where you're at in life, and to just like be your own, be the person who you are your safest place, and the person that you're wanting to love you, if you can love yourself in that way, I find that you tend to attract people who will love you in that way. And if you think of yourself as like, I don't know, not worthy or like not beautiful, then you tend to attract people who kind of are going to manipulate you or use you or not really value you in the same way. So I find that how you think of yourself is typically projected into like the people that you attract, both friendships and relationships. So if you want somebody to like be completely and utterly and totally obsessed with you, which I feel like everybody does, then really completely and totally being obsessed with yourself in the sense that not that you think that you're better than other people or that in comparison to other people, you know, you're somehow superior, but saying, I am who I am as I am, and I accept myself, and I like that about me. I like how I handle my mistakes. I like how I handle my failures, and I'm okay with me as I am. You'll attract people who think in the same way.
And
Did anybody stop listening like 10 seconds in?
Do you
I'm just
think
kidding.
that?
Cute.
Do you think
I'm
that
kidding.
everyone should think that way, or that's just your personal views for yourself?
I think that most women, I mean, it depends on who the woman is, like, but I think most women, we all have to go on a journey of like self-confidence and self-growth and self-love and understanding that our worth doesn't come from anything exterior, or we don't have to externalize it or get validation from other people. And it's funny because when we do go on that journey, we tend to actually get more validation. We tend to actually get more love from other people. So whenever I see a woman who keeps attracting men in her life who are like kind of like toxic or just like aren't treating her well, it's usually because she has low self-esteem.
Yes.
When
And
her
she doesn't think she's a 10?
When her self-esteem grows, she typically attracts men who honor her and who cherish her and who respect her.
What if you just don't have confidence? You don't really. You're just like okay. You're like fine with whoever you are.
That's
and you're
confidence.
Not, you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is what confidence is. It's being fine with who you are as you are. And also maybe seeing the things that maybe aren't so good about you. Maybe you are toxic. Maybe you are somebody who, you know, I don't know, is a bad friend or whatever, and being like, I'm kind of a bad friend. I'm going to work on that. But it's okay. I'm working on it. I'm growing. I'm going to, you know, become better in this area. But, you know, I am as I am, you know.
I mean,
I'm
how
working
many
on myself.
women here, your first boyfriend or first couple boyfriends were pretty crappy? Or
They've
even
gotten
ones
better,
after
for
that,
sure.
right?
They've definitely
okay.
gotten better.
So that has a lot to do with the fact that you haven't figured anything out. You don't know anything better. You don't think much of yourself. Hence, that's where the guys come in and they treat the women like crap. Now, that doesn't grow, if you don't grow as a person, you continue to attract that kind of person as you get older. Mm-hmm. These are things that, yes, you're going to have that when you're younger, but you should not continue to have that when you get older.
Yeah. Because when you think well of yourself, you don't accept behavior from other people in the same way. So if you think, oh, I'm unworthy, then you're going to attract men who treat you like you're unworthy. But if you think, no, I'm an amazing person. Like, I love this about me. I love this about me. Like, I've grown in this way. I've been with myself through all these obstacles and mistakes. You're going to attract people who treat you like that.
Wait, hold on. You said I'm an amazing person. I view myself as an amazing person. Isn't there some degree of tangibility or objectivity when it comes to you being an amazing person?
Yes.
Like, are you just an amazing person because you're a person, or do you actually have to be like have redeeming qualities about you?
I think you do have to have redeeming qualities
So I can't.
about you.
I mean, but I'm confused about the whole. I need to view myself as amazing
Well, I
to
can.
get the best guy.
Yeah, that's.
That's how you talk, by the way. Just kidding. Oh, it's a tough crowd tonight.
Yeah. So yeah, I do believe that when you think of yourself and you respect yourself, you have self-respect, you have
Yep.
self-worth, you're going to attract men, and you're going to reject men who don't see you with self-worth and self-respect. And that's why as you age, your standards become higher. Typically, if you're self-aware and you're thinking about yourself, you don't have to be delusional. You can say, I'm amazing because I've healed this trauma, I've grown in discipline, I've grown in character, I've like read all these books and I've learned from all these wise women, I've, grown this business for myself. There are things that you can point out in your life that grow your confidence, and they're usually, and I don't need other people to say, you're beautiful, you're this, in order to feel worthy, because I could just tell myself, because I see myself and I've been through all of my difficulties with myself the entire time.
I was going to agree with Brian, though, because I just wasn't understanding. Like, you were saying something like you accept who you are and everything, but then you also were saying, like, oh, I'm such a good person and I'm this and I'm that. Do you really think that's also confidence? Or, because I feel like some people just say, I am who I am, that's it. It's not like, oh, I'm this great person. They're not like really, thinking these good things about themselves. They are who they are.
I think
They've settled.
Yeah, I think it's
Some
good to
people
think of
settle.
yourself highly, and I think it's not based off things that aren't based in reality.
But you should also want to think good things about yourself.
Yeah, it's
You
good
should
to
want
think well
to.
of
You should
yourself.
value yourself.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
You should be like,
Absolutely
hey,
should
I got this
value
promotion. Hey, if you work out, I hit a new personal record. Hey,
that's
I
good.
lost 10 pounds. You mentioned that you've lost weight. That should be something that you're very much proud of. So it's okay to be proud of yourself for your accomplishments. It doesn't.
I think confidence is definitely like.
I wasn't talking about me personally. I'm just saying. I was just.
No, I know.
I think to what you're saying is like, should there being happy with who you are and stop.
Oh.
I'm trying to get the thought out. Let me
All
get it
right,
out.
you guys, let me move it on.
Hold on.
All right.
Wait,
You guys,
I
therapy
think
let's wrap up the therapy session, please. Go ahead. Make your point. Let me move it on to
hold
something
on. Let
interesting.
me talk. So I was saying is that you should be, you should have confidence and value yourself. Everybody should value themselves, but not